Has it ever occurred to you why a nation would invade its peaceful neighbor? What could possibly incite such an act of aggression? Welcome to a journey through time, a journey that takes us back to the early 90s, to the heart of the Middle East, to the Iraq-Kuwait War. It was the 2nd of August 1990 when the world awoke to the news of Iraq's invasion of Kuwait. The Iraqi forces, under the command of the then-president, Saddam Hussein, marched into Kuwait, marking the beginning of a 7-month occupation. But what prompted such a drastic move? The roots of the conflict trace back to the oil-rich fields that lay beneath the Kuwaiti soil. Iraq accused Kuwait of overproducing oil, which was causing a slump in prices, severely affecting the Iraqi economy. Iraq also claimed that Kuwait was stealing oil from the Rumaila field, a reservoir that crossed the Iraq-Kuwait border. To add fuel to the fire, there was a long-standing territorial dispute. Iraq had always viewed Kuwait as an integral part of its territory, a view that dated back to the time when both nations were part of the Ottoman Empire. The borders drawn by the British after World War I were seen as arbitrary and unfair by Iraq. In January of 1991, a coalition force from 35 nations, led by the United States, unleashed Operation Desert Storm. The operation aimed to expel Iraqi forces from Kuwait. After weeks of relentless airstrikes and ground combat, Kuwait was finally liberated on the 28th of February 1991. The Iraq-Kuwait War had far-reaching effects. It set the stage for the Gulf War that followed, and the long-standing sanctions imposed by the United Nations crippled the Iraqi economy for years to come. The environment too bore the brunt of this conflict, as the retreating Iraqi forces set fire to Kuwaiti oil wells, causing widespread ecological damage. In summary, the Iraq-Kuwait War was a complex conflict rooted in economic and territorial disputes. It was an event that reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. It was a war that highlighted the destructive potential of territorial ambition and economic desperation. And it was a stark reminder of the enduring impact of colonial-era boundaries. So, the next time you ponder about the forces that shape our world, remember the Iraq-Kuwait War. Remember the devastation, the courage, the politics, and the lessons it taught us. For history isn't just about the past, it's about understanding the present and shaping a better future.